Hello, it is Sunday, June 22nd. Yep. And just telling you about the latest of the health journey, both. It is a video journal and a journey. Anyway, hello to all. Hope you all are having a wonderful weekend. Summer has finally arrived here in Colorado. We've had blistering hot days in the 80s. Wow. Um, but hey, it's a dry heat out here. So lots of wind, no rain, very dry. Back on track with my health journey. Weight is 194 again. Um, I did have some grits with our little breakfast ride that we do. And I've introduced a little more exercise into my routine. Back to biking a little bit, trying to keep it civil, meaning no racing or sprinting up the hills, keeping my adrenal glands deactivated as best that I can. Um, did about a 3 hour hike up Sunlight Mountain today. Gorgeous. Dogs loved it, but again, summer's here. It's getting hot. So, um, nothing really new to report except I did tell you I would let you know how the um, not colonoscopies, hydrocolonics went. And the hydrocolonic did get a lot of the bloating out. I also did a castor oil compress for 2 nights, and that seemed to help as well. No real blockage that we dealt with, and no um, really major things to report as far as volume that came out. Um, and again, the key there was trying to figure out why the bloating kept happening now that I'm off of the foods that should be causing the irritation to the gut. Um, so we'll see if that lasts any length of time or not. Have not introduced back any foods yet. Like I said, we're a little over 6 weeks into the program. So I'm not really ready to bring anything back in. I do go see the doctor for my regular checkup, so it'll be interesting to see what she says when I tell her the new path that I'm on, and see if she has any recommendations based on the results above of my adrenal fatigue, and she agrees with my health coach as to what my current conditions are and has any other insight to testing. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if that happens. Jody has been extremely supportive. Probably will join me on this journey soon. She's uh, actually going to try doing some of the food things that I'm doing, which is good because otherwise we're cooking for two, but two individuals. She's still eating the potatoes and other starches, but I think she's ready to cut those out to join me a little bit on the journey herself. Anyway, um, the other interesting thing is I think I mentioned that I did have bloating, gastric reflux at night, and lots of joint pain. So it'll be interesting to see if the joint pain stays away with the addition of the long bike rides and hikes that I did this weekend. We did a 54-mile bike ride with about 2,000 foot of elevation gain. And like I said, today's hike was about 3 hours, um, 4.5 miles with about the same elevation gain, about 2,500 feet of elevation gain. So relatively strenuous in the sense of the steepness of some of the terrain we were on, um, but kept it very civil as far as not trying to rush up the hills, as evidenced by the 3 hours for 4.5 miles, clearly under 2 miles an hour, which is the average hiking speed for mountainous terrain is about 2 miles an hour. So anyway, hope you all had a good weekend, as good as we had out here weather-wise, and got outside to enjoy it. We did add one other thing. We are trying grounding. There's other terms for it, earthing, things like that. But this particular one is just simply putting an electrode on the bottom of your foot while you're sleeping, uh, to ground you, um, to see if that will help with some of the inflammation issues, just to ground your body and let all that negative ions out. We'll see. Anyway, y'all have a great week, I hope. Very productive, and love you guys. Namaste. Until we meet again. Mr. Sunshine out.